Hi, this is Scott Garibay. All right, so today we're going to talk about Professor Dungeon Master's absolutely fantastic video where he gave the number of sales of each individual hardback D&D Canon Player's Handbook. He gave the numbers for every single edition, and I'll give them to you right here in order, okay? And today I'm going to do a clarification. I don't want to call it a correction, but a clarification so that you understand. A Garibay clarification, okay? All right, let's do them in order. Okay, Mike Merle's 5th edition, PHB, 1.6 million sales. It's the number one, okay? Number 2 is Gary Gygax's 1E AD&D, 1.5 million. Next is Ryan Dancy's 3E, 3rd edition, which sold 1 million copies. After the 4th in line is Lorraine Williams's 2E AD&D, and that sold 750,000 copies. And finally, we get the last one is 4th edition, and that was Rob Hainsu's D&D, and that PHB sold 300,000 copies. These are all estimates presented by Professor Dungeon Master. But he got something wrong, in my humble opinion. Now, I don't think I actually think there's some agenda in this. I don't think he meant to, I don't think he was trying to lie to anybody, and I don't think he was. Well, I do think that it's not correct. It is not correct to say that 5th edition has sold 1.6 million copies. It's actually sold a lot more than that. So what he did is he came in and he said, what about the new edition? And he's talking about the 2024 core rulebooks, okay? That's not a new edition, okay? It is simply 5th edition. And how do we know it's 5th edition and nothing else? Because if you go into I'm talking any FLGS today, if you go into Barnes & Noble and say, I would like to buy D&D 5e, there will be no conversation. They won't talk about it. There will be no discussion. They will simply hand you the 2024 core rulebooks. That's D&D 5th edition. Now, this is pretty incredible because there's a lot of discussion about this. Like, is this 5.5? Is this 6.0? And even here, Professor Dungeon Master is saying this is a new edition. It is absolutely not a new edition. It is a first. No one in all of tabletop role-playing game history has ever done what Hasbro did. They did all new reprints with new art, new text, complete refresh, and you get brand new core rule books for Dungeons and Dragons, but there's no edition iteration. These are fully compatible back to every book that came before it, printed all the way back to 2014 in 5e. So this is my point, okay? Professor Dungeon Master gave the number for this Amanda Heyman version of Dungeons and Dragons. That's who I credit that's who's preserving it right now, taking care of it, and I believe that 2024 core rulebooks are the responsibility of Amanda Heyman. And one of the reasons why is its creators abandoned it. They're not there to help it along, or it's like Dad went out for a pack of smokes, so like he's gone now, right? That's rough. All right, it's rough, but I say that 2024 core rulebooks is really Amanda Heyman. I think she is the functioning lead right now. No one's given her that title, but I believe that's the reality. And so Professor Dungeon Master said that they're going to count that Amanda Heyman's version, right? 2024 core rulebooks made 300,000, sold 300,000 copies, just like 4th edition. I think he's right, except we don't know those numbers, and we're about to get Stranger Things 5th edition, and Stranger Things season 5, and I believe that's going to spike Dungeons and Dragons interest very high. It's significantly, right? And I think we can easily just add another 100 grand onto that, which means here's the entire point of this video. 5th edition sales numbers is not 1.6 million. It's actually 2 million. It's 1.6 million for Mike Merle's edition, which went from 2014 to 2024. Then for the 2024 core rulebooks, It's 300,000 copies, which is the estimate from Professor Dungeon Master, plus 100,000 for Scott Garibay, saying by the end of this year, without a doubt, I believe they will have another 100,000 in sales. And the reason why is because Stranger Things 5 is already spiking interest in Dungeons & Dragons. Every single week, Stranger Things, or actually most of the weeks lately, Stranger Things has been poking in, past seasons of Stranger Things are poking into the top 10 because people are rewatching to get ready. So I believe it's another 100,000, which means the actual sales numbers on on 5th edition, in my humble opinion, the actual sales numbers are correctly understood as 2 million copies. Every single word you just heard in this video is my humble opinion, nothing more, nothing less. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.